Would you like to say that again?
At least this is a small one.
Would you like to say that again?
Okay, after 2 months of ownership of our new pots and pans, we wanted to bring you along, tell you everything we liked about them, and whether you think these could be something you might be interested in.
We got the 21-piece set. I don't understand how there's 21 pieces of cookware in this.
Oh, I can explain that. These don't have handles. Well.
Whoa, what is that?
There's the metal something taped to a piece of cardboard. Good thing I didn't throw that out there. Care and use.
Whoa, I may need that.
Okay, so we have a lid that is made of glass with a rubber ring.
Wait, is it glass?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure it's glass.
Oh, it does. It's heavy.
There's the handle for that one. Here is your other lid.
This lid came with the handle attached. I guess they had to... Wow, it's silicone.
So you've got pan protectors included. And behold, a pot.
It feels metal.
Yeah, it's metal. Another pot protector.
Oh, I see why they sell it with the pot protectors. It's because they can ship it in a smaller box.
Ah, the handle was for the steamer basket.
I don't know how this...
You have to take it apart.
Well, that's a pain in the butt. Screwdriver not included.
Another pot.
That's the 3-quart pot.
So the lid fits nice and tight. One of the interesting things is because this is handleless, is it actually comes with refrigerator lids so that you can put your pot directly into the fridge when you are done. Bigger pan.
I'm not sure what I think about the sides of these, but...
Well, is that one better?
Whoa!
And if you think that's too big, here's one in between.
Oh my gosh!
Is that big enough of a pan? And then finally, what makes the set is the handle, universal, that goes between them all. Which you get not one, but 2 of.
I like the feel of the handle, actually.
Oh, and you also get these 2 never will be used utensils.
I know, they probably will be used. No handle on, and I would just go like this. Take the handle off while it's there, and then there's no accidental like bumpage. You don't have to worry about which way it's facing.
It's got that little ridge right there. It'll be a lot easier when you got weight on it too, with food.
It's just going to take some time to get used to.
She also hates change to the
I
nth degree of
do,
hating
I
change.
do.
Now it makes sense. That's why you're in angry mode.
I want to love these pots. Oh! I just realized the positive thing that I love about this.
Holds more macaroni?
No. Figured out why I'm going to love this instead of this. No dang rivets. This is always a pain in the butt to clean, and there's no rivets. I knew I'd find a bright side. Without a handle though, I can't.
You're not thinking 4th dimensionally. Now you can double fist it. Yeah, so now when you're pouring hot boiling water out of your pot, boom, 2 handles. Mind blown.
He made me go from mad to glad. The 2 things.
Now, a lot of people like to know right off the bat, what don't you like? So we're just going to show you some of the few small minor things that we have discovered during this. These 2 things I thought I was never going to use because it's an itty bitty little baby spatula and what is a ladle. Well, we've never had a ladle. Now that I've got a ladle,
I want more ladles.
I need more ladles. I actually made a pork loin stew and used this to scoop it out of the crock pot.
And it didn't stain.
It did not stain. So, as expected, I have not used this. It's been sitting over here. I should probably throw it away, but it's part of the set and I don't want to. The handles on this, we were debating early on, is it wood or is it not?
And I can't tell if this is wood or wood.
It feels like real wood, actually. But one of the things they advertised on their similar set with the wooden handles was that it wasn't wood, it was a composite. I think they are real wood, however. We have washed this in the dishwasher, and what we have noticed is that the handle, after 3 or 4 washes, has started to turn a slightly different, more washed out color than the original one. Wood, if that is truly a wood handle, it's not supposed to be in the dishwasher anyway. I mean, if I'd actually read those instructions, maybe there was something in there about that. This is a unique set that we're going to get into more in a second. But long story short is it's designed the way you can put the pot directly into your refrigerator. It comes with these little lids for that. Now, they do not snap on. They just...
Our battery needs to be changed.
I just put that battery in there. Oh, Sony. So, as I was saying, so these lids just kind of sit on top. They don't actually click around and give you a real tight seal. So it just sits here, which is kind of, But when we got ours, they actually were a little bit warped. And so when you set it on there, it kind of was...
Really?
It didn't sit tight all the way around. But without anything sitting on top, with it just sitting in the cabinet, the lid just naturally went down and now it actually fits correctly. Have I used these? No.
No. Well, no.
So it does let you stack them if you wanted to stack it. It also basically keeps the dust from building up inside of your pan. But one thing you may have noticed is that there's no handle on these pots. And that is the beauty of this set. So if you think about it, most pots and pans, one of the problems you have is your handles are one of the first things that may break, wear out, get loose. On the inside, the rivets, you're sitting there trying to stir the stuff off your side and you're hitting all these rivets on the side of your pans. This set, and what is so special about it, and the whole reason we got it is, it has removable handles that are just temporary. You basically put the handle on, and now you have a regular pot. But once you set it somewhere, you basically pop your handle off, and now no rivets.
Easy to clean.
Easy to clean.
This particular set that we ordered did come with 2 handles. I highly recommend having 2 handles. You
can also buy these handles separately if you lose or break one somehow. This set does come with 3 pots. One lid that is universal that goes between all 3 of them. There is no cutout for the handle in this lid. Oddly enough, the lid for the pan actually has a cutout so that you can leave the handle attached. I'm not really sure why.
For us, we don't cook with the handles on.
And technically you can. Like if it's there, you can still set the lid there and it kind of goes around it. It works.
Yeah, there's just no need to have the handles on while you're cooking.
Yeah, I mean,
because all they do is
it's something you can bump, knock out of the way. So for a safety thing, if you have kids and you're worried about that, you can actually just set the pan there, pull the handle off, move it, and nothing to grab. Part of the pot set is that it comes with a steamer. We've never used this thing. Like the only thing you really use this for is like vegetables and. This is not the physique of someone who eats vegetables. There is no way of, well, no easy way of using the lid with this because it actually comes with this little thing for picking it up, so it doesn't. So if that's a concern, that's something to be aware of. Is in addition to 3 pots, you also have 4 pans. They are varying heights. Some of them are
shorter.
Now, and I will say this, these are deeper than the ones we've had in the past. So overall, compared to most pots and pan sets you buy, this is a deeper one.
I prefer at least a 9-inch frying pan.
Which is one of the reasons we went this set is all of them were bigger pans. The same company actually makes different sets that had smaller stuff that we didn't want. And this one was all the bigger stuff. The smallest one, in fact, is, it's fairly sized.
These 2 will fit in like one of those pan rack, and I don't have to worry about them scratching up each other. However,
basically this set came with a nice felt layer to stick between each of them.
It works.
It works. All of the pots had that one universal lid that fit all of them. The pan lid does not fit all of them. It doesn't fit our big one.
It doesn't fit that one.
I believe it fits this one.
It fits. It's a little big, but it fits this one pretty well.
One thing that if you haven't thought about it comes in very handy with having 2 handles. And this comes in the case of if you have someone who is a little bit more dexterity challenged in their arms and holding one pot by one arm or even trying to hold it by 2 is a problem. She actually uses both handles onto her pot when she's pouring boiling water out of it for noodles. So it's one of the...
Like this is difficult for me. I'm wrist challenged. Even if I hold it a different way, but...
With this one, you can put handles wherever you want handles.
If I need to go like this...
In case you need to get like a double-handed swing at the husband.
Yeah. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that.
Not on camera anyway.
And it's pretty easy.
And she finally got the hang of it.
I got the hang of it.
She was getting angry at first. So if you're getting these, it does take a little bit of getting used to. One of the things is you don't just click a handle and lift straight up. You kind of have to like get a flowing motion of angling at the same time.
I was angry because you were trying to mansplain it.
Well, you weren't getting it. Sometimes you need a good mansplain.
Would you like to say that again?
Well, this is a small one.
Would you like to say that again? Let me show you how easy it is for me to put all of these away in the cabinet. I never would have been able to put those up that quickly with the ones with the handles.
You can tell that she did that and not a man, because if a man had done it, he'd done it in one trip. Mama ain't ready no 2-trip fool.
See, do you see how fast that works, ladies?
But 2 months in, this is what the bottom looks like. Basically, there's no real deep scratching. Everything overall is pretty good. Yeah, ours is a gas stove, so it's got like wrought iron grates that this thing kind of slides around on top of. Speaking of the bottoms, these are the ones that are designed to work with your induction. So you can use this with gas, electric, infrared quartz, you know, the ones you basically see the glowing red, but also you can use it with the induction, the magnetic one that just heats up the bottom of your pan. So this actually will work with that as well. The coating on the inside is also good. There's nothing has shown any kind of damage signs yet. We recently made a pork loin stew, and I actually sauteed onions in this one, so you can kind of see that basically everything came out. And if you've ever sauteed, you know it's like with onions, you get basically the pan is like just black and coated and thick. Yes, I definitely beat this one up the other day with some onions.
Oh,
and there's no like onion smell, like nothing got baked into it, burned into it.
And here's the deal, like I waited maybe 4 hours after he cooked it, and I was really worried that it was going to be, and I basically just used water.
I knew I'd be good.
Yeah. So a little bit of soap to make sure, but yeah, it looks awesome. So would we buy them again? Yes, yes, yes.
See, I'm a man. It's a pot. It's a pan. I'm good. It made the wife happy. So would I buy it again? Yeah, because it shut her up.
So if you're debating between 2 sets of these, then decide what's important to you. I think one of the sets only has 1 handle. Go up a set and get one with 2 handles.
It's kind of nice having that second handle.
And it really is also nice to have the pot protector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long story short, 2 months in, we do not regret the purchase. We would buy it again. If you think you might be interested in this, check the description below. We will drop links to everything that we have been talking about in this video.
I would like for you to click that.
Okay, I'll click that. Let's go.
So that you can watch our next kitchen video.
Oh.
You're going to make me go from happy to slappy.
That's kind of funny.
Is that a t-shirt? I make her happy to slappy in 2.5
I can make my wife happy to slappy in 2.5 seconds.